Hello, and welcome to our product overview for the Satechi USB-C dual dock stand, designed for both business and creative professionals. The dual dock stand sits seamlessly underneath your device and transforms your Apple MacBook or a Windows laptop into a powerful hub. With its elevated, ergonomic design and variety of connectivity options, the dual dock stand is a powerful solution to help boost your productivity. Here we have the packaging for the Satechi dual dock stand. Here's what's included inside of the box. Inside, we have an instruction manual detailing the product and the ports. The USB-C dual dock stand itself. Inside the SSD enclosure, we have a kit to help install a solid-state drive, which can either be an M.2 SATA SSD or an M.2 NVMe SSD. The kit includes the SSD screw, a mini screwdriver for installation, and a strip of thermal tape for temperature regulation of the installed drive. The dual dock stand offers an assortment of connectivity options, starting with a 1 Gigabit Ethernet port for wired network connectivity. We have two USB-A ports, one 3.2 Gen 1 port with a data transfer rate of 5 gigabits per second, and a 3.2 Gen 2 port with a data transfer rate of 10 gigabits per second. The dock features three display output ports, one DisplayPort, and two HDMI ports. All three video output ports have a maximum resolution and refresh rate output of 4K at 60 Hz. Depending on the host device you're using, the dock could output up to two external displays when using either both HDMI ports or using one DisplayPort and one HDMI port. Up next, we have a pair of USB-C ports, one 3.2 Gen 1 port with a data transfer rate of 5 gigabits per second and a 3.2 Gen 2 port with a data transfer rate of 10 gigabits per second. Please note both USB-C ports are dedicated data ports, so they would not support either charging or video output. The last USB-C port is for power delivery, which will charge your device up to 75 watts while the dock is in use. Then we have the power switch for the dock for turning it on or off. Please keep in mind, if you intend to disconnect or turn off the dual dock stand, we highly recommend ejecting all connected devices, such as external drives or flash drives, from the dock prior to powering it off. On the bottom of the dual dock stand, you'll be able to locate a solid-state drive enclosure to install either an M.2 SATA SSD with data transfer speeds of up to 6 gigabits per second or an M.2 NVMe SSD with data transfer speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second. With the dual connectors, you'll be able to pull the aluminum case sleeve back to separate the cables if you're using host devices other than a MacBook. Here are the steps for installing your own M.2 SSD. First, we'll start by applying the thermal pad inside by following and lining up with the hole punch design. Next, we will insert the SSD at a 45-degree angle. Then, push down the SSD onto the thermal pad. Lastly, Secure the SSD with the included screw and screwdriver. Replace the cover, and then we're done. Please note, if the SSD is not formatted prior to use, then you would have to format it on your host device. With one DisplayPort and two HDMI ports, you'll have the flexibility to output up to 2 displays simultaneously by using either one of these configurations. Utilizing both HDMI ports or connecting one monitor to the DisplayPort and another with the HDMI port. Please keep this in mind if you're using a DisplayPort monitor in combination with an HDMI monitor, then you would have to use the furthest HDMI port to use this setup. Also, Mac computers with either an M1 or M2 processor is limited and would only output to one external display. Expand your screen real estate, increase storage space, and level up your connection capabilities with a Satechi dual dock stand. If you have any questions about this or any of our other products, head to our homepage at satechi.net. Hopefully you enjoyed this product overview. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and thank you so much for watching.